Guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're actually going to be breaking down exactly how I went from broke, completely broke, to literally making more than 18,000 US dollars every single week. Now that title itself, honestly, just to be able to even say that out loud is honestly crazy, guys. First of all, I need to premise this video by saying, like, guys, this is not a flex on anybody. This is just sheerly for motivational purposes. Because honestly, guys, I have literally come from the trenches. If you could literally see what my house was like way back when I lived in like S3, S2 areas in Sheffield. If you Google that and Google like crime rates and gang rates, you'll literally see that it's like the notoriously known for gang crime, gun crime, drugs, all that crazy stuff, guys. So I've literally come out of the mud, as they say, actually properly from the hood, if you will. And I've been able to make it to where I'm at right now, which is honestly insane. Now, first and foremost, guys, I'm also gonna make sure that I put in proof of every single claim that I make in this particular video as well, because honestly, even me looking back at these numbers, it's my business. Yeah, I'm actually starting to think like, how on earth am I actually making these kind of numbers? Like, these numbers don't even make sense to me. Like, even I'm having a hard time believing that these are real. I'll literally be sat there on my phone in my actual Stripe account, like refreshing it. Like, there's no way, there's no way I'm making this much money. So first and foremost, let me break down these numbers for you guys real quick. So I'm actually gonna break this down. So by the way, let me get these dates correctly as well, because I wanna make sure that this is super thorough. So from the 1st of September 2022 to the 30th of September, so that's 1 month's time, right? I actually ended up making 66,264 pounds. That's pounds. Now, for the people over in the US, that is 74,510 US dollars. And that's between all my businesses combined. I only really do two things, guys. That's gonna be like the most boring bit of this particular video, breaking down what I actually do, because all of these income report-y kind of videos that I basically break down, it's just the same stuff, guys. I've not got into crypto. I've not started investing into certain things. I've not bought like properties all over the place or anything like that. Not yet anyway, guys. So I'm just doing the same things, which is running an agency, a marketing agency / consulting agency. And I have an educational business called Agency Transmutation. Agency Transmutation is an online program that helps agencies. So everything is basically revolved around agencies, helping agencies, or just doing an agency in general. That's literally what I'm doing, guys. I'm doing agency and then I'm helping people with agency. That's basically it. It's only technically two different things. There's no gimmicks. There's no MLMs. I actually hate MLMs. I can't freaking say it. I don't know why it's such a tongue twister. There's no pulling the wool over people's eyes. There's no scamming people. It's just straight, authentic business, helping people, solving problems, listening to what people want, and then producing products, services, or just some sort of done for you, done with you kind of like help to those people. Now let's actually get into some proof just real quick, guys. So what we've got on my Stripe account, you should see around 62.9K on my actual Stripe account. So the actual number of that, by the way, is 62,926 pounds, British pounds that is, by the way, in a single month. I'll probably, if I haven't already, it's on the screen right now of me actually logging into my Stripe account. You cannot physically fake this. I'll literally put a video recording, a screen recording of me on my actual iPhone, like literally on the actual iPhone itself. You'll see the screen, and I'll literally go and open and unlock, use my actual face to unlock my freaking Stripe account. Go to the actual monthly figures so you can actually see there is 62,926 pounds on there. It probably will say on Stripe, on the mobile app version, I think it just says like 62.9K or something like that. Then there's also, I received a payment from YouTube. So my actual YouTube channel now is monetized, which was a £1,100 payment. I also then use PayPal for whenever I'm, either closing clients, or if somebody wants kind of like to pay through a transmutation from PayPal, or if I've got like affiliate marketing stuff. There's also £2,238 on my actual PayPal account as well. PayPal, I don't really use PayPal. I don't really like PayPal. You guys know I don't really like PayPal. I try to use Stripe, which, by the way, I had a little bit of a running with Stripe, which I talked to you guys about in a second. But overall, guys, in total, we've got £2,238 from PayPal, 1,100 that actually came from Google themselves, YouTube. So actually doing YouTube videos for you guys. And then we've got £62,926 on Stripe. Don't worry, I'm going to break all the profit margins down and everything so you can see exactly where all the money's coming from, what the profit margins are looking like as well. So the total of that, by the way, guys, like I said, was £66,264 in a single month, which is honestly friggin' insane. In USD, for my US family out there and stuff like that, we've got $74,510 and 89 cents to be exact. Now, I also broke another, so that, first of all, that's a huge record for me. That is like the best month I've ever had. It's also the most profitable month, which I'll break down in a second, because that's gross revenue between all of the businesses. We also set another record. I actually did £100,000, right, in 51 days. So from the first, I believe it was from the 1st of August to like the 20th or something like that, 21st, 20 or whatever it was. Yeah, I think it's on the 21st of September. Or 1st of August to the 21st of September, we actually hit £100,000, which means I did 100K in 51 days. That is literally insane. I remember when I thought that making 100K British pounds in a year was a lot. Now it went from doing it in a year to doing it in half a year to doing it in like 3 months to then doing it in less than 2 months, which means I did it in literally a month and 21 days. Yeah, literally. So that's actually insane, guys. Like, if I can do this, guys, you guys genuinely can do this, and I'm not even joking. Now let me break these numbers down for you guys. Now, if I jump onto my computer and just refresh the page over here, just real quick, you can see this right here. What you're actually looking at is Agency Transmutation's official website. Now here, what you can see is from the 1st of September 2022, as you can see, to the 30th of September, it says that we've actually made 44.4K USD from age transmutation, which, by the way, is actually incorrect. I'm actually going to explain why this is incorrect in a second. Well, I'll actually just do it right now. So age transmutation, I had a little bit of a problem with the actual Stripe integration with age transmutation. By the way, the reason why I'm showing you this is because a lot of people are like, oh, you're just selling courses and that's where you're making all your money from. No, technically, we've only just started making more money from age transmutation. Well, it depends on the month, obviously. There's majority of the time where it's kind of equal. This month, it's just a little bit over. Age transmutation is actually doing more than the actual main business itself, which is kind of crazy, because I thought that, like, as soon as you dropped a course, you just became a millionaire, which, yeah, doesn't really work like that, guys. Go and try build a program, an actual online course or something like that, and try sell it. See if you become a millionaire overnight. It doesn't really work like that, guys. I don't know why there's such a big stigma around program creators and stuff like that. I actually really respect people who have a genuinely good course that genuinely works, and they can have testimony, and they've got testimonies to prove it. I have a lot of respect for them, because it is. I can actually 100% guarantee you that building a program will be way harder than running an agency. I'm not even joking. There's no joke about that. So long story short, guys, let me quickly refresh this page for you guys. Now, the reason why it's actually less than this from age transmutation is because I had a problem with Stripe's integration. Stripe has this new thing called, well, it's not really new, it came out like 2-3 years ago, whatever it was, but it's called strong customer authentication. So a lot of people that was trying to sign up to the age transmutation on the official website, which these are the stats are for, by the way, they couldn't actually buy the program because of the strong customer authentication wasn't even giving them an option to kind of like do the Face ID 3D secure scan thing. So basically, you know, like when you go to buy something and it either makes you put your thumbprint on your iPhone or it makes you do your Face ID thing. Well, that option wasn't popping up. The actual dialog box wasn't popping up. So I had to go back and forth with ClickFunnels, and I had to put my actual funnel into test mode. And I actually ended up putting 5 payments of 797 into agency transmutation, which basically means this 44 number here, this $44,480 is actually incorrect. The actual real number of age transmutation sales came in at $40,000, $40,495 USD to be exact. So it was 40,000. Just call it 40.5K. We'll just call it 40.5K that actually came from agency transmutation itself. Then from YouTube, I converted the 1,100 British pounds into USD. So I got paid from YouTube themselves $1,236, which is kind of cool because that's completely passive. Well, agency transmutation and YouTube are completely passive. All I really do is I make videos explaining what I'm doing in my agency, why it works, how you guys can copy it, even if you don't buy agency transmutation, and then people see they actually, this is genuinely what happens. People literally watch my YouTube channel, they go and try what I'm telling them to do. They're like, oh shit, this actually works. Like, this is genuinely, I've actually closed a client. I've actually closed 2 clients. I've actually closed 3 clients. I've actually scaled my agency. Then what they do is they see that this is my free YouTube channel, like free content on my YouTube channel, and then they're like, okay, cool. If this stuff works on Montel's YouTube channel, and he's proven to me that he actually does. Let me see what his course is about, or his program's all about. I don't really like the word course, to be honest with you. It's much more in depth than that. So they go and end up enrolling and investing into age traumatization. That's basically what it is, guys. All I'm doing is just helping people. You can do this. There's nothing stopping you right now from creating your own agency, creating your own version of agency transmutation, or whatever it is you want to do. And then last but not least, guys, so that leaves us, so we've got 40.5K from age traumatization. Then and by the way, I'll provide proof of me actually putting these test payments through age traumatization. Because what you have to do when you're actually doing test payments, guys, is you have to go into your back end of Stripe. You actually have to create a new product, which is like a demo product. Then you have to put it onto your what you call a product page inside of ClickFunnels. If you guys know what I'm talking about, if you don't, just go and Google like how to test a product page on ClickFunnels. You know exactly what I'm talking about with Stripe. And then what you do is you actually put in a demo card that they actually give to you. Like they've got like demonstrate. Stripe has like these demo card numbers that you can use to put a payment through. But when you do the payment, it legit looks like an actual payment on the back end of ClickFunnels, because it doesn't actually know the difference, because it's actually a Stripe integration. It's like a third party integration, if you will. So the actual number came out to 40.5K USD from age traumatization. Then I made $1,236 from YouTube itself, just by doing YouTube videos, and the monetization on that, it's not the greatest, by the way. I mean, still passive income though, if you think about it. Well, technically it's like semi-passive, because all I have to do is like record a couple of videos a week here and there. And videos, when I record these videos, it feels like it's very easy to do. So all I'm doing is just talking about what's actually happening in my day-to-day life. Like this is genuinely what's happening in my day-to-day life. And then from the agency / consulting, we've got $32,779 in total. Now, I personally spent, right, like, you know, for the businesses altogether, I spent £7,044 in total in September. That basically means my net profit was actually £59,220 pounds, which basically means my net profit in USD was 66,556.47 USD, which is absolutely insane. So 66.5K USD, and the actual profit margin of that, by the way, is, if you work it out, is actually 89.3% profit. And the reason for that is because we're doing a lot of consulting, and obviously age traumatization is pretty much profit. Plus we've got the actual, YouTube payment as well. That's only like 1K anyway. But that's why the profit margins are literally 89.3% profit, which is, and by the way, agency is still very, very profitable, guys. Like you can easily run an agency at 80% profit, 80% profit, easily, guys. So that's the overall kind of like arching kind of like numbers breakdown. I hope you guys can see all these numbers and figure it out. But long story short, guys, in revenue we did $74,510 US. If you break that and divide that by weekly, that is literally $18,627 US every single week. Now, how on earth did I genuinely get here? Well, I won't say it's very simple, guys, but because it actually took me quite a while to actually get here. I've been running an agency now for what, since actually April, 23rd of April 2018. I actually announced it on this very YouTube channel. You can go back and verify all of this. I've documented this entire journey, guys. So it took me like 17 months to actually close with my first ever client. That was a real estate kind of like agent. I did have a client before that, guys. I'm pretty sure you guys know the story by now. If you don't, I basically had like a hair salon client that paid me like £250 one off. They was in Manchester, by the way. And then I closed a real estate agent through LinkedIn. To be honest, it was actually through like trying to I was just creating YouTube, not YouTube videos. It technically was YouTube videos, but it wasn't YouTube videos, LinkedIn videos. I was just creating videos on LinkedIn, little pieces of content on LinkedIn, just literally taking pictures of me. It's like this, like free tips for real estate agents when it comes to Facebook ads. And I was just literally connecting with a whole bunch of real estate agents, and they came to me because I dropped what you call a case study video. A case study video is basically just a video breaking down, right, exactly how you run Facebook ads for a real estate agent. And I'll just break it down, a case study of a case study, and saying, yeah, I can do this, I can help you implement this in your business. This is what I've been learning, this is what I can do for you guys, you know, booking a call below. So it's like a video, 25-minute video of me just explaining Facebook ads for real estate agents, what their pain problems are, that sort of stuff. And that's how I got my first ever real estate client. Literally, it's insane. And ever since then, I kind of like jumped into, and that was like September, by the way, that was September 2019, so it took me 17 months to land my first client. Then I jumped onto Upwork. I'm not affiliated with Upwork, by the way. I believe I have to say that in every single video. It's quite annoying, but I jumped onto Upwork, and Upwork is just a freelance website, right? And all I basically was doing is just applying to a whole bunch of jobs on social media management, just using that to apply to jobs on social media management, social media management, social media management, this thing, social media management, that thing. And I basically just kept building that up for like a year, maybe even like a year and a half and stuff like that. I don't really need to use Upwork these days, guys, because Upwork, I see it as like just a stepping stone. You can get to 10K per month with just Upwork, but after you've got to like 3, 4, 5K, you don't really need to use Upwork again, because especially if you're smart with your money and you did what I did. Basically what I did was I used Upwork, leveraged it, scaled my agency up to like 5.2K actually was, and I dropped down slightly in April 2021. I then started implementing like hiring outreach people to do outreach for me. So obviously in SMA, you've got to do a lot of outreach. You've got to reach out to a lot of businesses. It's very time consuming. So I used the Upwork, the money I was making from Upwork, I stacked it up in my bank account, and I basically just said, okay, cool. I'm just going to hire like 2 free virtual assistants. It was actually 2, by the way, 2 virtual assistants from like the Philippines, both of them from the Philippines. And I basically just started hiring those people, training them up. It took me quite a while to do all this. I went through quite a few virtual assistants, so it wasn't that easy. It's not as easy as, I'm not trying to make it sound easy. It's just that I'm trying to give you the short version. So obviously none of this was easy, by the way, guys. Literally none of it. But was it worth it? 100%. And I hired virtual assistants. I just started doing a whole bunch of outreach to e-commerce brands on autopilot. Because I said to myself, okay, cool. Well, you think about it. To get lots of clients, you need to do lots of outreach, because when you do lots of outreach, that's actually quality and personalized, by the way. You actually have to personalize your outreach. You're gonna get responses back eventually. Like, you're gonna get a lot of no's, but you're also gonna get a few yeses. So to increase that, you just need to do lots of outreach, not spammy outreach, but proper like quality outreach. And you need to be able to do that at scale. If you can figure that out, you're going places, is what I'm trying to say. But in order to do that, you actually have to do lots of outreach, which is what I basically taught in my actual program as well, which, by the way, is going up on the 5th of October, which is in 2 days from today if you're watching this on a Monday, the 3rd of October. So yeah, it's going from 797 to 997. But long story short, figured out how to set meetings like extremely consistently and at scale through virtual assistants, and I just started closing e-commerce brands for Facebook ads. So honestly, guys, that's literally my entire story. Then once I started scaling my agency like past like 10K, 15K, 20K, that sort of mark, right? It was like people, especially when I passed 10K a month, a lot of people were just coming through my YouTube channel, going straight to my Instagram and being like, Montel, can you help me? Montel, can you help me? Montel, can you help me? It got to a point where it was actually so freaking annoying. Well, it wasn't annoying, guys, but obviously it was annoying to kind of keep saying to people, okay, cool, I can help you with this thing, but it's going to be extremely time consuming in terms of like just being able to coach you. So what I've noticed is like I was coaching these other agency owners, right? And it was getting too much that I either had to quit my agency, or I would have to quit doing YouTube videos, or I would have to quit just coaching people and stop trying to help people. So I didn't think that was a good idea. So what I did was I took the same coaching that I was giving to people and actually helping them scale to 10K per month, by the way. I was literally helping like kids, like 19, 20-year-olds, scaling to 10K a month, and we still have this kind of like one-to-one program and consulting thing going on. But I took it and I said to myself, well, I'm gonna have to figure a way to deliver this at a much better scale. So I then changed it into like a video version of me coaching people, because all I was doing was just coaching people what I was doing in my business to get myself to like 10K plus. And I was just saying the same things, but just to different people each time I was coaching somebody new. That didn't make sense to me. Like, why would you continuously just say the same thing to somebody over and over and over and over and over again? So I took that and I put that inside of Age Transmutation. Well, I put it into video form, and that actually became Agency Transmutation. And now we're here. That's all I'm doing, guys. I'm just running my agency, helping people with Age Transmutation. That's literally it. No gimmicks, no get rich quicks, no cutting corners. In fact, I don't even believe in cutting corners at all. If you cut corners, corners will come back to cut you. And the funny thing is, like, Age Transmutation now is like overtaking my actual main business, which, to be honest with you, I'm not actually surprised, because like, if you guys know anything about a done for you business, which is like an agency, like running ads for somebody, that's a done for you business. And then there's do it yourself, which an online program is do it yourself. You can sell $1 trillion of those friggin' copies of like an online program, and you're not really gonna feel the effects of that. Whereas if you try to take on even just 100 clients in a month for your agency, you're dead. You can't even physically handle that. Even if you try to take on another, if I would say to you right now, could you handle 50 clients for your social media marketing agency right now? Like, I'd give you 50 clients today, would you be able to handle that? You probably would say no. You physically couldn't even, you probably wouldn't even be able to onboard 50 clients in a single month, never mind in a single day. Whereas if somebody comes to HR Rotation, or 50 people come to HR Rotation and then just buy that online program, 50 of them, nothing really changes for me, if you will. I'm not saying that it's all passive. I'm just saying that because of the actual delivery model of the actual, if you just understand delivery models, like how the actual service is being delivered, then you'll understand that. And by the way, agency rotation is something anybody else can do. As in, like, you can create your own agency rotation. You can start your own YouTube channel. You can create your own online programs. Why are you guys not thinking like this? And I don't like it when people don't think outside the box. They just see me doing, agency stuff, but I'm also trying to teach you guys, yes, start agency, but also build a personal brand as well, and then go into done with you services, and then do it yourself services. Please, please, please listen to what I'm saying. I feel like I'm the only dude that will be this transparent with you guys and say agency is great, but doing consulting and do it yourself is also even better, if you will, than running an agency. I don't want to hear no arguments with that. I can literally break this down mathematically for you guys as well. I think about it. It's the way the cookie crumbles. It's just different. It's productizing a service. That's all it is. If you can productize a service, you have infinite scale, if you will. Anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed this video. Honestly, it feels frigging insane, guys. Go out there, start your agency, start your personal brand, start coaching, start doing this thing. Just get up off your ass and do something for me, please. I've done this. You guys can do this too. There's no need to be envious. There's no need to be like, oh, you're just selling programs. No, not just selling programs, guys. I'm actually figuring out what the market wants, seeing what the problems are, and I'm coming up with solutions, and then moving those actually vetting those solutions by helping people and doing it myself. And then I'm coming up with solutions that will actually help people and productizing those solutions. Anybody on planet Earth can do that, literally right now. Doesn't matter how skilled you are, doesn't matter where you're from, doesn't matter if you're an expert or not, you can do this, guys, literally. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this particular video. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys pretty soon. And don't forget, by the way, guys, agency transportation is going from $797 USD to $997. I keep mentioning this over and over again because this is actually serious. This is not a drill. It will not be coming back down in price. You guys have been given ample warning. So get in there, save yourself $200 because it actually is going up on the 5th of October. Anyway, guys, hope you guys are doing well. I'll see you guys soon. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe. Peace.